We begin, though, with Jermont Terry live in the southwestern suburbs, where we are seeing heavy damage and downed power lines. Jermont?
You're right, Joe and Erica. The southwest suburbs along the I-55 corridor hit the hardest by these storms. City leaders here in the village of McCook say they have dozens of buildings that are destroyed and or damaged. And adding to that list tonight, what's left of this motel here along Joliet Road. Now, it's hard to see in the dark, but believe it or not, there's no roof. You can see that some of the damage, the windows are busted, but it is scary for the people that were living inside this motel when this storm came through. Take a look at what you can see in the daylight. Take a look at the damage. Families were inside sheltering from the storm at the Skyline Motel, but they did not have anywhere to go when out of nowhere they were caught in the path of these strong winds. Now, the roof, as I mentioned, was ripped off to a section of the motel, while the other area is destroyed. The wind blew heavy bricks away, and I talked to a father who was in the room with his young daughter. Take a listen as he describes the fear.
We just felt the building start shaking, and we looked out the back window up there, and we seen the power lines falling, and they started sparking and making all kinds of loud banging and whatnot. And then you could just hear the roof being lifted off, and we looked out the window and you could see it going across the street. I'm glad all three of us are safe, and we're going to go on.
And when the storm came through, it also caught workers at the repair shop in nearby Lyons off guard. They were inside the building on 47th, just off Joliet Road. The strong winds sent a huge branch to fall onto power lines, causing a brief fire. The Lyons Fire Department called out to deal with that, as also a gas line was ruptured. Thankfully, all of the workers escaped, but one employee tells me there was chaos during those moments.
This was smoking. I went into the back. There was people securing the area still. The back is completely damaged, it's destroyed. The roof there is leaking. I don't know what the damage inside is because we cannot go in with a gas leak, and electricity went out, cameras went out as soon as the tornado hit. So basically it's terrible. Nobody got hurt, thankfully.
While a little further south in Countryside, the damage was also widespread. Take a look. Awnings were blown feet away, and in Indian Trails, huge trees toppled over, blocking roads. Our crews spotted roofs peeled back to businesses and even some homes. Those caught in the storm this afternoon tell us they heard the sirens, but there was simply not enough time to get out of the storm's path.
Windows knocked out. People were screaming. There's floods all over. This storm is really bad. Never seen nothing like this.
And again, back here in the village of McCook, this motel, everyone that was staying here tonight, they are displaced and they are working to restore power to a good portion of the village here in McCook. But again, as everyone pointed out, while there is massive damage, no one, as we know tonight, was seriously injured. Reporting live in the village of McCook, I'm Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News. Joe and Erica.
That is important. A great visual tour of the damage there, Jermont. Thank you.